Hey everybody, it's Ron, and today I'm going to be reviewing Dune: Blood of the Sardaukar. I thought this was supposed to be a one-shot, but it does have a number 1 on it, so I'm guessing it might end up being a series. I tried to look online to see if that was true, but I didn't find much. Anyway, I hope it is because I really like this comic. This is an oversized issue coming in at 44 pages, and it focuses on a character named Japati Colonna, who I read is featured in the Duke of Caladan book that came out not too long ago. I have the hardcover, but I haven't read it yet because I'm currently reading House Carino, the 3rd book in the original prequel trilogy, so I'm looking forward to reading that after, especially if this character is in it because he's pretty awesome. We find out that he's a Colonel Bashar of the Sardaukar, which is the Emperor's most elite troops in the Imperium, and they play a cool role in the original Dune novel. The interesting thing about this comic is that it takes place during the Battle of Arrakeen in the 1st book, which is kind of glossed over a little bit to focus more on the main characters, so that makes it perfect for a tie-in comic book. This book is written once again by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson, with art by Adam Gorham, who I'm not familiar with, but I really liked his work. It fits well with the other artist in the main House Atreides series, Dev Pramanik. And this book also has some really vibrant and striking colors by Patricio Del Pesce. What I like about this is instead of it being a mindless action comic about the battle that takes place in Dune, it gets a little deeper with an exploration of this Japati character and gives you his full backstory that gives you a little bit more insight into his motivations and why he does certain things in this book that might be a little surprising. The ship designs look really cool, and there are some nice panels of the Sardaukar raiding buildings and fighting Atreides soldiers with the shields. I always welcome the addition of new planets, and I've never heard of Borges before in the Dune universe, but I like that the flashbacks take place on the main character's homeworld because all it does is make the Dune universe bigger, and that is always a good thing in my opinion. His family history also ties in with House Atreides, and that helps the story come together nicely with characters we already know. Having this new character have a tragic backstory really helps the story and definitely made me question whose side I was on during the fighting, which is always interesting and a good sign that the book works. One of my favorite parts is the Sardaukar training on Seleucus Secundus, and it was cool to see a planet I've read about for years in a comic book. It's a brutal landscape, and they do a good job showing the harsh training the soldiers go through at an early age. Like I said, I really enjoyed how this comic ties into events involving the main characters from Dune, and my favorite appearance was seeing Duncan Idaho fight the Sardaukar right before he escapes in an ornithopter. It also gives more weight to this new character, Japati, because some of the decisions he makes directly affect the characters created by Frank Herbert, so that's always interesting to see a different point of view of an event in a book that you're already familiar with. So yeah, I hope this is a series because with the way it ends, I definitely want to see more of this guy, and at the end, he asks to see a certain villain, and I'd love to see what happens next. If I had to nitpick anything, I would say the artwork looked a little rushed in some panels, but overall it was pretty effective. And I also love the cover of this comic. I almost want a poster of this image. It looks so cool. I still really love what they're doing with these comics, but like I said, I really want Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson to have complete control. I just want fun, cool Dune stories like this. I don't want other people who don't know as much as them to come in and ruin it. I'm really scared that's going to happen. If anyone involved with these comics listens to my reviews, please keep doing what you're doing and don't let anyone come in and change it. Dune is still pure and awesome, and I think it'll keep getting bigger if you continue doing exactly what you're doing. So I'm not saying you have to listen to me for everything, just please protect this franchise. I don't need another Star Wars situation in my life because Dune is even better in my opinion, and I wouldn't be able to take that. I want to keep buying Dune related stuff. So sorry for that little rant at the end there, but I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, and thanks for watching. Hey everyone, it's Ron here with a quick announcement. When I started this channel, I was reading and reviewing the Dune books and other sci-fi related material, and most of you might not know that I'm also a musician. So when I was reading these sci-fi books, I started to get inspired and decided to make my own soundtrack to use for my videos, and now I'm excited to tell you all about the first volume in the Ron Reviews original soundtrack collection. This album includes the first 17 tracks featured on my channel, and it's available now exclusively on Bandcamp. Be sure to check the description of this video for the link to the album. Thanks so much for the support so far. I know I'm just starting out, but I hope you're having as much fun as I am. So check out the original soundtrack Volume 1 on Bandcamp. This music is great if you want something moody and atmospheric to listen to while you're reading some science fiction. I think you're going to love it. Thanks.